So what do you want in a man? Butch, beautiful, brilliant, Captain America meets Albert Schweitzer, spends all day dashing into the fray while making world safe for democracy. At night playing Bach cantatas while curing cancer. Settle for a guy who puts the seat down? Imagine a world where everything about you is on record. A world where every trace of your existence is on the computer. A world which could easily be erased. The Net from 1995 is next.
Computer analyst Angela Bennett just stumbled onto something she never should have seen.
Oh my God.
It's time to go.
The Net is an edge-of-your-seat nail-biter.
Our whole lives are on the computer and they knew.
That explodes with suspense.
Just give us the disc and we'll give you your life back.
Sandra Bullock is sensational.
Think of the power that they have.
The Net is one terrific ride.
I don't understand. Why me?
Sandra Bullock
They've done it to me. They're going to do it to you.
in The Net, rated PG-13.
Dude.
Oh.
Whoa, okay, here we go. What?
Pretty awesome.
That was an awesome trailer. I want to make sure we extend a special welcome to Mr. AOL dial-up disc himself, JJ.
Thanks, Popcorn.
So this is coming to you after our Cage-a-sance, the Holy Trinity. We decided we needed to do the Net. It was time.
Yeah, it was time.
And I kind of think that this is a public service. People need to know about this movie, and it's more relevant now than it ever has been. And I think a lot of people don't know what it is, and we're going to find out through the reviews today. It's going to be a good one, so buckle up. The Net is next. Make sure your dial-up modem is plugged in your 25-pound, 9-inch thick laptop, and fire up Mozart's Ghost webpage, and let's download ourselves into the Net. The details for this one. When Angela Bennett, a computer programmer, stumbles upon government secrets, she finds herself on the run from an unknown enemy hell-bent on destroying her completely. Directed by Irwin Winkler. Did you know who that guy was?
Mr. Winkler.
Not that guy. Not the Fonz.
No.
It's not Henry Winkler. It's Irwin. I don't even know if there's a relation there, but Irwin Winkler, he only directed 7 movies.
He's directed some other ones, though.
None that I was aware of.
No?
No. But he is an extensive executive producer for many big-name movies.
Okay.
Here's a
that's
couple
what I'm
of
thinking
them. All of the Rocky movies, producer, executive producer. All of the Creed movies, executive producer.
Nice.
Wolf of Wall Street. So he's in the business, just not behind the camera as a director anymore.
He did the Net. He's like, all right, I'm done.
Yeah, he just like dropped the mic and dropped his modem and he's out. Top billed stars: Sandra Bullock, Jeremy Northam, and Dennis Miller. Runtime of 1 hour and 54 minutes, rated PG-13. Genre on Rotten Tomatoes says mystery thriller, compared to IMDb's conspiracy thriller / cyber thriller / action / crime / drama / mystery. And then they add another thriller at the end.
It's a lot. I like the first 3. Just end after that.
Yeah, I don't even know. I would just say mystery thriller. I'm okay with throwing cyber in there, but
Throw cyber in there.
it's a little cliche, but I'll allow it. Speaking of IMDb, they give it a 6.0 out of 10 from 77,000 reviews. It's low.
One of the lowest ones we've had.
You're not going to like the Rotten Tomatoes scores.
Lower.
44% from 59 critics, and also 44% from 100,000 plus audience ratings.
Do you feel like those have gone down through the years?
I mean, we're going to experience some really wild reviews today, and it might paint a better picture.
Okay.
But unless you're like a computer nerd, which I've hand selected some reviews that reflect that, just let go and just watch it. It's a fun rip and ride.
Yeah, I still think, like you said, it's still very relevant today in today's world.
Yeah, I feel like, granted, the overall theme is people can destroy you if they want to. And, you know, our phones are listening to us, the algorithms are spewing back crap that maybe we shouldn't be watching, but it's starting to funnel us, and we're not getting the full picture of both sides of the story usually when we're on YouTube or whatever. So it's, yeah, you could get destroyed just like Angela did.
Yeah. And it's peak Sandy. I mean,
yeah, there's a nice beach scene with Angela in a black bathing suit.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I liked it. I'm a man, a heterosexual man. I enjoyed it. Thanks, Sandy. Where to watch this right now? You can stream this on Netflix.
Netflix.
Ah, the Netflix.
Yeah.
Which right now in the U.S., I don't know if you're outside the U.S. or I don't know what the restrictions are. And it'll probably be gone by the time you hear this. You all know my horrible takes on the streaming situation right now. I'm always like trying to find the physical media so that I can add it to my collection so that I don't ever have to try to find movies. So that's my recommendation. I'd say rent it, but better yet, buy the physical media. Although Blu-ray is the only thing that exists right now, and it's not a really great transfer because I have it. But it's all we have. So you must learn to enjoy what we have, because trying to find stuff on streaming is a real big joke.
Yeah. Agreed. I had this on VHS back in the day. Got its use.
Yeah. I think I watched it for the first time when we were roommates.
Crazy.
It's been that long. You ready to jump into? Actually, we got a couple of messages from the mailbag.
Ooh, mailbag segment.
Yeah. I don't have a sound bite, so I'm just going to go popcorn mailbag. Here's the first message, and it's 2 different messages. It's from one of my biggest fans. This is what he had to say.
I love listening to the Popcorn Priest. His show, Should You Watch This, is amazing. Keep doing it.
And there was another message right following that up. It was this one.
I also think he's so funny. And in no way did he pay me to say this. I would never do that.
Wow. Big fan of the show.
Big fan of the show. Arnold, appreciate you calling in and leaving that message for us. Thanks for listening. Keep on listening, Arnold.
Yeah, I appreciate it. We're being useful right now, but thanks for the listen, Arnold. We appreciate you.
He's my surrogate dad, if anyone would like to know. And he's a couple other surrogate dads, too.
I would have him adopt me.
Yeah, I'm in. He would feed me like his donkeys and his like farm animals that roam his kitchen all the time. All right. Well, I just wanted to share that with everybody. We got lots of fans out there. If you have any messages, just like Arnie, send them my way. We'll play them on the show. All right. Let's get into Popcorn Reviews the Reviews. I've got the standard. You know what we're doing here, JJ. You're not the first.
Aware.
I know you want the whiplash. Do you want to end on a high note or a low note?
Yeah, always high.
Okay. First 1 out of 10 comes to us from Jesse Gehrig. Jesse Gehrig. He gave this review, or she, from May 10th, 2014.
Okay.
Late in the game for the net. Granted, I'd never watched Face Off, so, I mean, there's that. Jesse says, I tie my arm to be free. Have you ever been free? Can you tell me what that means?
Yeah, what?
That's the title of his review. I tie my arm to be free. Have you ever been free?
Off to awkward start,
Awkward.
Jesse.
Popcorn awkward. Okay, here we go. Jesse says, unlike a box of cereal, a movie
Already.
a movie does not have contents. Instead, a movie has scenes and sequences. He's just letting us know what movies are about.
Unlike the box of cereal.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what that means. When I emptied out the contents of this cereal box of a movie, I looked up a spread out mass of meaningless pieces. Not worth consuming. They made the movie too soon. Like the studio heard back in 95 that the internet might be a thing in the future, so they cobbled together a feeble film under the premise that being first is always best. First internet movie, yay! Generic thriller, ham-fistedly rendered. Lacking at all times suspense. Featuring a PG-13 rating. So you know for certain nothing awesome is going to happen.
Ooh.
No blood, no titty, no cussing, no violence. All of our schemes and machinations just to have sex with each other. It's all a big joke. 1 out of 10.
Wow.
I read it like 17 times and I still don't understand what he's trying to say. I guess he's saying that it's not great.
Well, obviously.
I mean,
And he really likes cereal.
and he likes cereal. I mean, I love cereal too, but I didn't think of Fruit Loops when I was watching The Net.
If the net did have a cereal, would it be like, what would it be the pieces?
Pizzas.
Ooh.
And it wouldn't be cereal. It would be those like pizza rolls, dude.
Okay.
Totino's.
Net pizza rolls?
The Net pizza rolls.
All right.
And when you popped it open, it would go, Mozart's Ghost.
Yeah.
That's what it would be.
I disagree though with his like hating on the fact that this was the first internet movie. I think that's what's the most impressive about this movie is like how crazy it was watching it back in 95 and blowing my mind that
Yeah.
she could order pizza online.
Yeah. When you see this now, it's like, oh, we have that stuff. They didn't have that. You couldn't order a pizza online during this time. They were future thinking. You couldn't pick your seats on a plane. None of this was real. And they like predicted the future like many times.
The chat rooms I've never seen before online.
All of it was like, whoa, is this what internet will be? And it was awesome.
Yeah, so I think that's a poor take. Don't hate on it because it's the first. That doesn't make sense, but
Yeah, Jesse, you watched this in 2014, bro. Try 1995. That's when you needed to watch this. All right, let's move into the first 10 out of 10. This comes to us from Paul Alexander Squires.
all right.
They are watching you, and even me, right now at this computer. This movie is a warning to all people sat surfing the internet on a typical day at the office. My warning is, do not reveal too much about yourself. Be careful who you cross. There are spies on the internet thing. I like how Alexander calls it an internet thing.
Yeah.
I thought that it was so scary what that man and woman combination did to poor Angela Bennett. I did not realize that somebody could take one's life away in one click of this mouse. I think he's talking about his own mouse. Angela, I thought, did a sterling job of outwinning Jack Devlin.
Sterling job. She does outwit them.
She does.
Sterling.
And that awful girl. My question is, why does that computer make that noise when it works? Oh, you mean this computer noise? It's called the internet. And it was it was dial-up, dude. This is the sound.
Yep.
When you threw in that AOL disc and jumped on and waited 46 minutes for a picture of what was her, Cindy Crawford to load.
Yeah.
It was that's
Parents were on the phone. It wouldn't load up.
yeah. But then Alexander says, there's like a clicking sound on mine. Does not do this or this one. I don't know what that sentence means. This film also tells you that there is fraud on the internet. What? There's fraud on the internet? Also, why couldn't Angela do the virus destroyer program at the cyber cafe? Popcorn puzzle?
Maybe.
I also thought that, like all computers, the transfer rate to disk was really slow. That is correctly portrayed in this film. When you save the program to a floppy disk, the bar only moves very slowly.
Yeah. True.
I quite liked Angela's house at the beginning of the film as well. Why did no one believe Angela? 10 out of 10.
Wow.
I like how it just closes out like going downhill.
Yeah, but 10 out of 10. This guy really loved it.
10-10 on that pale Alexander Squires. He gave that review in 2005.
Okay. I was
A
wondering.
little earlier than Jesse Gehrig. All right, our next 1 out of 10 comes to us from the best username from November 3rd, 2008. It was horrible. This movie was horrible. No one liked it. Wait, I liked it.
Yeah. Wait.
AJ liked it.
This username's what again?
The best username.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
I thought that you were like setting something up there.
No, that's his username or they's username. It's people's new. The best username is his username. Their username.
I got it now.
Okay, moving right along. No one liked it. We watched it in business. What does that mean?
Like business class?
Like in college?
They're showing the net.
All right, guys. Today we're going to be watching The Net with Sandra Bullock. Please take notes. So we'll have a quiz afterward. Like, what? We watch this in business. He says Erwin Winkler is a funny name. Okay.
All right.
Cody Rumball agrees. I don't know who Cody Rumball is. Just ask him, the best username says. He'll tell you. He knows everything. He has a good brain. Unlike everyone who made this movie is so bad. Ask Cody, he'll tell you. I'm not even joking. Ask him. This was a movie that was the opposite of good. Gage DeCanto doesn't exist.
These are the weirdest reviews you've ever had.
Spoiler alert, this movie sucks. Everyone dies because of the meteor the virus creates.
He's watching the wrong movie, bro.
I think he's high as balls.
There's like another net movie. That's got to be that.
But then he says Dennis Miller has a beard. So what is going on? There's no crater. There's no meteor. Cody Rumble does not. Neither does Gage DeCanto, mostly because he doesn't exist. 1 out of 10. It's kind of creeping me out, this review.
That guy is on some things.
I think he thinks that these people are hunting him on the net, and he's scared. I hope you made it out alive. The best username, even though your review sucks and is hard to understand. Next review is from Deconstant Prodigies. Deconstant Prodigies. I know that this is like a recurring joke, but Deconstant Prodigies. I like this movie very much, says Deconstant. Just a short comment. I would like to say that I like this movie very much. Sandra Bullock is my favorite actress. I like the whole story from the beginning until the end. I have it on tape, just like JJ, and I can watch it 100 times. It doesn't even matter. 10 out of 10.
Okay.
He gave this, or they, the Constant Prodigies, gave this in 2001. So
wow, we're getting earlier.
He's burning that tape in 2001.
Yeah.
I mean, when did we get DVDs, man?
Like right around that time.
Okay, so it's okay.
Maybe he upgraded.
Maybe he got the DVD of the net. All right, our third and final 1 out of 10 comes to us from Emperor Kagato.
Ooh.
We got emperors in the pod today.
Let's hear it.
By analyzing the user rating level of this movie, that's the title of the review, we can conclude that there are 10 types of people in this world, JJ. Those who understand binary and those who do not. Is that a joke? 10?
Yeah, Emperor's trying to be funny there.
1-0 because the binary? Okay, not that funny. Those who understand binary put this movie to its grave alone with hackers. While those who do enjoy this movie for the sake that none of this crap could even happen. Ever. For a movie to attempt to be a modern movie with fiction applies to it. It has failed. Horribly. Only 11-year-old and below can enjoy, and only a 30-year-old and up can be scared to have their identity taken.
No 20-year-olds.
Yeah. I kind of want Emperor Kagato's identity to be stolen to see if he's scared about it once it happens. It loses out on the main market for a resale value. I watch it now. It is more boring than when it was first released. 1 out of 10. This is my problem with reviewers in general. You have to look at it from the context of when it was released. You have to praise it for what its future thinking, and you can't sit there and pick it apart. Like, obviously, when images load, they don't load like they do in this movie. It's cinematic. They have to have it visual.
Yeah.
And it bothers me so much when people nitpick certain things. It's like, pop off, dude.
Yeah. Emperor. I don't know about that one.
All right. I'm really glad this time, JJ, we're ending on a 10 out of 10 because dang, this was really bad. This is kind of the worst reviews we've ever had.
There's some awkward ones, but I just can't get over that the net's still being played in business classes.
Yeah. In 2000, that's, let's see, when was that? Yeah, 2008. They're still watching the net. It's relevant. Yeah. The last 10 out of 10 review comes to us from Cool Me. They say, very good as the title.
All right.
They gave this in 1999.
Whoa.
This is the oldest review, more recent to the movie. Okay. Sandra Bullock is one of my favorite actresses, and she does a very good job as usual. The net is suspenseful all the way through, and you are literally rooting for Sandra to kick the bad guy's boudoir. And kick some boudoir she does. It had me on, that's what it says, boudoir. It had me on the edge of my seat in the theaters, and I immediately bought it when it came out on video. A very good movie. Wait. What's this little thing at the bottom right-hand corner of my screen? Maybe I should click it. No, don't click the thingy at the bottom right corner of the screen. 10 out of 10.
Wow.
They're sucking us in.
That guy,
cool
he gets it. He's cool.
Yeah, cool. I like you, cool. And he spells his name Kewl. Cool.
Cooler.
Yeah, even cooler. I think we should just move right into it. Should you watch this? I got 5 reasons, JJ, of why you should watch The Net from 1995.
Give them to me.
All right. Please add on. Sometimes I like it when you're like, you nailed it. And it makes me feel so good. But I also invite you to add if you want.
All right.
Number 1, if you like the internet, this is for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think everyone, and if you were around when the internet's inception, it's even more for you.
Yeah.
Like we experienced the internet's inception.
But I think all ages should watch it because, like, you know, back in the day, they can see how crazy it was ordering pizza online for the first time, whatever.
Correct. And I showed this to my 11-year-old twins.
Okay.
And they were a little terrified from a couple spots. But at the end, listen, my son is such an awesome kid. But I have shared with him, like, Jaws, for example. We're about ready to go on a vacation to the beach. And he's like, Dad, I'm never getting in the ocean ever again. And now he watched The Net and he's like, Dad, I don't ever want to get online.
Hey, I think it's good. It's good safety warnings. Like, be careful out there.
Yeah, it's a public service. I'm helping my kids. I'm teaching them.
I think it's a good way to teach them internet responsibility.
Yeah, those phishing scams, they're real. And they're haunting me on my phone all the time with weird texts. So watch out. This is a good tutorial. Number 2. That was a really long number 1. Number 2, if you like Sandra Bullock at her peak and you also would like to see her in a black bathing suit, this is for sure for you.
Has to be done.
Number 3, if you are needing more Dennis Miller in your movies, this is for you.
I'm assuming a lot of people are going to identify with that one.
If they're like, you know, I want more Dennis Miller in my movies, this is going to be peak for you because I don't remember him ever being in any other movies, dude.
He was in a movie right around this time. It's called Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, yeah.
Bordello of Blood.
It was like a TV show, right?
Yeah.
On HBO.
Yeah, and it was a movie, a lot of female nudity in it. Bordello of Blood.
I mean, Dennis Miller, that's what he was attracted to, is the ladies.
Yeah, so Dennis Miller, number 3. All right.
Number 3. All right. Number 4. If you need some ideas on some gamer tags, this has many. Cyber Bob is one.
Yeah.
There's a couple other bangers. If you need some gamer tag names, you're just getting onto your Xbox. Want to change up your gamer tag? Cyber Bob. And finally, number 5. If you'd like to hear this in your mind for decades to come, then this is for you.
Mozart's Ghost, the hottest band on the internet.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times I say this, even to myself. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, Mozart's Ghost.
Hottest band on the internet.
And I think about it all the time. It's just rolling around in my brain. And I remember we said this when we were gaming one night, and we were just like, we have to watch The Net.
That's what inspired this podcast was the Mozart Ghost line online.
The Mozart's Ghost. So there you have it. I'm going to play it one more time because it's so awesome.
Yeah, do it.
Mozart's Ghost, the hottest band on the internet.
The freaking the skeleton, and they do a close-up, the tight shot of his fingers flapping around on the guitar is sick. Any other reasons why you should watch The Net?
I mean, I know you like this, though. I think you crushed it. I think those are 5 good reasons. Number 3, I don't know. We'll see. But
there's a future comment that JJ is probably going to make in beefs. So we'll save that for next week. But I know where that's headed.
Great reasons, though.
Yeah, the Dennis Miller one is more of a joke, but it could be a reality.
There could be some people out there. So
yeah, maybe it was Emperor Kagato. He was sick of like seeing Dennis Miller, so that's why he gave it 1 out of 10. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
All right, no other reasons.
All good.
Let's move into popcorn by the numbers. Oh shoot, dude! I forgot to play my stinger for reviews. The reviews. Here's a retroactive.
Oh,
Yeah, well, that's just like...
I just love this.
your opinion, man.
All right, back to the numbers. I'm not doing a very good job today. Maybe it's just like having you in the... We're recording live together. Not live, but we're recording in the same... We're live. Let's do it live. So it's awesome.
Live.
Sometimes I get a little silly when JJ's in the studio.
Then that's kind of a silly movie.
It is. But it's also really good.
Yeah, really good.
For God's sakes, just give me the damn number!
All right, this is going to be really fun for us, I think, more than anyone else. But what's the budget? And then tell me, what do you think it made worldwide?
Oh, man. It's got to be pretty low, you would think.
I was surprised at the budget.
I don't know, man. I'm going to say like 40 million.
22.
Okay. Even lower, yeah.
I feel like that still seems high.
Yeah, I would way high.
I would have put this at like 10 mil.
Yeah.
Maybe 8. I guess there's a lot of graphic elements that early on might have cost a lot to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think the net made in 1995?
That's what I was going to think. I'm thinking 40 million.
Okay. I'm going to give you the domestic is 50.
Ooh, okay.
So pretty good. International 59 for a total of 110 million from the net.
There we go.
Yeah.
Made a lot of money.
I took the liberty of looking up the top 10 box office hits of 1995. Like I said, this is more for us. But I think this is really interesting. Can you guess? I don't want you to rank them because that's hard to do. But can you guess one? I'll give you a air horn if you can get 1 out of the 10.
I definitely can get 1.
Okay.
Toy Story.
Yeah, that's number 2. Very good. Can you get 2?
Just give them to me.
Okay, number 1 is Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Wait, what?
366
Number
million.
1?
Number 1
is Die Hard.
Die Hard with a Vengeance.
I
That's
would
the
have never guessed that one.
third one.
Yeah.
Number 3, a banger. Like listen, Die Hard. I have a poster of it right here in my office, and first one is quintessential. I mean, everything is that later on. Die Hard on a plane, Die Hard on a boat. We just did Die Hard on Con Air, it's a thing. But the second one was okay. I really like it. Some people think it's kind of slumped, but it came back with a vengeance, no pun intended. And it had our boy Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah. Awesome.
Number 1, though.
Number 1.
Impressive.
Toy Story was number 2. Number 3 is GoldenEye.
Whoa.
Which, dude, I feel like we did the Bond series, and right now it's in crisis because of the Broccoli's just sold it for
that B.
For that top dollar.
That billion.
And I feel like we're going to get either a really crappy Bond or no Bond at all. So we might need to go visit GoldenEye. It's sick. Number 3 got 356 million.
I know people like Arnie earlier, they expressed how much they love the Bond pods we were on earlier. So if you haven't listened to those, go check those out.
Yeah, those those Bond pods are sick. We dropped so many good tidbits about the Daniel Craig Bonds. So, and I don't know what it is. Maybe we should stop reviewing movies like The Net because the Bond pods are getting so many hits. It's awesome.
People love the Bond.
People love them. I love them. Number 4, Pocahontas.
Okay.
Number 5, Batman Forever.
Whoa.
Number 6, Apollo 13.
All right.
I didn't do this on purpose. Guess what number 7 is? 7.
Is The Net?
It's 7. The movie 7.
7?
7 is 7.
Nice.
328 million.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? Number 8, 101 Dalmatians. I feel like that was another re-release.
3 cartoons, though. Top 10.
Number 9, Casper.
Okay.
Not, my kids liked it. We watched it a little while ago. And number 10, this surprised me. Waterworld.
Dry land. It's not a myth.
Okay, this makes sense. It made 264 million, but it cost over 300 to make, so that's why it was such a big flop.
Yeah, everybody remembers how big it flopped at the beginning.
That was a long movie, man. I think I wanted to find dry land while I was watching the movie because it was so long.
Yeah. Is your favorite Die Hard out of that list?
No, I like Die Hard, the first one.
No, like the top 10.
Oh, yeah.
Pick one.
Yeah, probably that, and then GoldenEye would be a very close second. Then I would say a toss-up between Apollo 13 and 7.
Yeah, 7's my number one.
Those are phenomenal movies. I've never reviewed 7 on the pod.
Might be something to do.
Some seeds planted. I got some honorable mentions. Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, is 13th.
Epic.
Braveheart was 14th.
Oh, wow.
Casino, 32nd. Bad Boys was 23rd. Tommy Boy was 63rd. And then guess where the net fell on this worldwide list?
Is it top 100?
31.
Oh, okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, respect.
It beat out Casino.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. I feel like Casino should be way higher than that.
Yeah, so should I feel like Braveheart.
Yeah,
That's the top 10.
It was like it won all the Oscars,
Yeah.
dude. That's surprising to me. All right, some more numbers. I don't have a lot. One of the few PG-13 rated movies permitted to use the word F in a sexual context.
Oh.
Is Breaking Molds.
Yeah.
Even back then.
It's setting trends.
Setting trends with like all the net stuff and the F words.
Yeah.
I knew I liked this movie for a reason. Did you know that the computer convention scenes were actually filmed at a convention, a real convention?
Okay.
It was the 1994 Macworld Expo.
All right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I kind of want
You
to.
see the police, other like nerds are out there and they just see Sandy getting attacked.
I guarantee you they did not even.
Like, what is
bat
going
an eye.
on here?
They're just like, what's going on over
Is
there?
that the girl from the bus?
Well, I don't know. Let's just keep chatting online.
Check out this monitor.
Spotter has it's 480i. It's so sick, dude. All right.
It's crazy. Real convention.
It's a real convention. It has a number because it was 1994. The only other number I have is body count. And I have all the bodies, how they hit the floor. I'm not going to reveal them until next week, but I feel like we could still say how many people die.
It's got to be like 3?
That's exactly what I thought. I thought it was 3. It's 8.
Oh, man. I don't know. Where are these bodies coming from?
That's why I wrote them all down, because I knew you'd be like, what?
I know. I think I can count 3.
That's me too. So we're going to have to wait till next week.
It's a puzzle.
It's
Early
a puzzle. Yeah, it's an early puzzle that will be solved. It is a number also. Before we close out part 1, I just want to make sure there's no numbers that you want to share with us before we pop off.
Yeah, I got a number.
Before we log off, I should say.
Yeah. So I was wondering how many people experience identity theft every year?
Oh my gosh. I'm already excited for your freaking numbers, dude.
Latest data I could find was 2021. So how many people do you think in America experience identity theft in 2021?
Okay. How many people let's see. I'm going to ask Siri.
There's about like 350, I believe.
350 million in the US?
Give or take 10, 20 million maybe.
I appreciate the context. I would say 15 million.
It's pretty good. 24 million people.
That's a lot of people.
9% of the population.
That get stoled.
I guess credit card was the most common type fraud.
Dude, have your credit card ever been stolen? Not the actual card, but the number?
Probably.
Oh, mine has been. My wife, bless her heart, I know she's not listening. She shops at the craziest websites, and we're always getting our freaking credit card stolen.
Yeah.
It's like constantly.
A Temu website.
I'm just like, dude, what is this thing? And she's like, oh, no, I didn't buy that. And I'm like, we got to cancel the card.
Yeah. So
the net.
You were probably one of those 24 million.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it gets even worse. I guess it's going, identity that's worse than ever now.
Oh, man. The amount of low IQ people that live in the United States.
And like scammers are getting more sophisticated. And bro, we got AI too, which is contributing.
My wife showed me this email the other day, literally the other day, and it was like, hey, it said something about like getting her it was a login that she couldn't get into. And she's like, I almost clicked on this link, but I'm like, look at what the email says. It was like 7744462 AOL.com. And I'm like, this is not good, honey. Do not click on that ever.
Yep.
So
I get texts all the time. I'm trying to I have a toll fee in Ohio I need to pay, and I need to click on something.
Oh yeah, that's a new one, the toll thing.
Yeah.
Also, if you haven't listened to our Beekeeper pod, this is all about old people getting their identity stolen.
Yeah.
And thank you, Statham, for helping us out with that. But
the data breaches are so common right now too. Like every couple months I hear in the news, some big company has just all of our data just released. We get like a $7 lawsuit, like from the lawsuit. It's just nothing.
Yeah. What we're trying to say is it's the net. Be careful out there.
What we're trying to say is identity that's not a joke.
It's not a joke. That's a great number. Any other ones?
This is kind of a silly number, but at the very beginning of the movie, the Secretary of Defense, he's on the phone. He's talking to his son, trying to make a deal about the homework. And he goes, 1 hour of homework, like in algebra, is equal to 2 hours of Sega and Nintendo. Just want to shout that data out. I think that's a good deal.
Yeah, dude. That would have motivated me.
1 hour for 2 hour video games?
Give me those homeworks.
Yeah, I think it's a good deal.
Man, I can't tell you how many hours I spent playing Zelda. Oh man, I wanted so much screen time.
95. I'm playing some Sega, playing some Sonic, Earthworm Jim, NBA Jam.
See, in 95, I probably had a Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
So like probably whatever, Super Mario World 3 or 2 or something.
Both.
So yeah, that's what I would have been playing. I like it. Any other ones?
That's it.
Dude, that was a great way to end this first part of the net. Just poking your little nerves of maybe you're going to get stole. Your identity is going to get stolen, dude. I mean, this will help you. So please continue to listen next week. At this point, there will be spoilers up ahead. So if you want to watch and then come back next week and join us for our breakdown of Can You Fire Up the AOL Disc? I Want to Order a Pizza from 1995. I'm on the social medias. I dare you to message the great Popcorn Priest at Popcorn Priest. I love movies, and I would love it if you'd share the love. Share this with the movie lover in your life. I'm sorry I screamed at you a little bit, but I just really want you to share this. Also, for the cost of a cup of coffee, you can help the Popcorn Priest support his movie addiction and allow him to keep giving you these labor of love reviews by visiting patreon.com/Popcorn Priest. Lastly, the easiest way to support the show and the most free is like and subscribe. And give us a 5-star review. Easier than playing Wolfenstein on a late 90s Apple computer. As always, thanks for listening. And thanks to my special guest. Don't look at my internet search history, JJ.
Easy there. Thanks for having me.
Join us next week for part 2 of the interwebs, slightly before the interwebs from 1995. We'll see you guys next week.